What's up guys, welcome to the third episode of Minecraft Skyblock here on the NeoNetwork. If you guys would like to come and join me, the IP for both Java Edition and Bedrock will be in the description below. So since the last episode we've managed to get ourselves the resources in order to craft the Farmer's Harvester. We also got ourselves a skin crate key. Now I did record myself getting those two things, so I'll put them up on screen. So from this skin crate note, we got a common pickaxe, so the burning skin. So let's just claim this, if it actually lets me. Gotta look at a block to do it. So we've got our first skin for pickaxe. So if we do /skins, we'll look for the burning skin. Burning, here we go. Ooh, that's not actually part of a camera. No, I don't think we can get a better angle. Oh, there we go. So I kind of like it. It don't give us any special abilities due to it just being a common. So we've got a pickaxe, a sword, and a bow now. Hopefully later in the season we can get ourselves a skin for the fishing rod. That'll be determined on how good our luck is. So in this episode we're going to be focusing on the fishing side of things. So I've done a bit of fishing this season. So if we do /masteries, I'll actually show you how much I've done. So we go to our fishing masteries. Vanilla fish, we are tier 1. Basic, we're tier 2. Common, tier 2. Exotic, tier 1, almost tier 2. And deep sea, tier 1. So if we just look at each tier to see what we actually get. So in tier 1, we'll get a recipe for some bait. Tier 2 doubles the chance to get treasure chest. That will be good considering you can get some decent loot from it. Another thing, if we go further down the line, I'm pretty sure all of these are basically the same now. Yeah, so as you can see, tier 2, it triples the amount of sky coins you can get whilst fishing this certain type of fish. So by doing so, we're gonna get our sky coins up pretty quick. So we used to fish in this little 5x5x1. It was going good at the start of the season. Then some changes got made. Now we can't really fish here because it'll pop up in chat saying you fished here too many times. So we decided to try and make ourselves an auto fisher, in which if we was to do so, we'd have to sit and hold right click. We can't go away from the computer because that is bannable. But as you can see, it's no longer looking like an auto fisher. And you're probably questioning in your head, why is that? So basically, after this fishing update, this got patched. You could no longer build this. However, I did manage to build myself one of these where the chat doesn't come up saying you can't fish here anymore after fishing there for a certain amount of time. So I can sit there, constantly fish, just put my sound up and wait till I hear the noise in order to reel my fishing. And then if my inventory is full, it'll system into these chests, which we do got a few stuff. I'm pretty sure bottom chest is completely packed. Yeah, there we go. So if we was to actually get a sell one and sell all this, so we just got 305k just from that chest alone. So it's not the highest much we've sold for, but you know, the more rarer type of fish and the larger type of fish we get, it'll sell for a bigger price. So also in between episodes we got ourselves a decent amount of boat parties. So we're gonna just quickly open them up here. Let's just turn the volume down so we don't get deaf. Just spam them in the middle. Let's see what we get. That always looks so satisfying. Okay, we've got some sky coins. Looks like we're getting a full inventory of banknotes, I'm assuming. I'll put the value blocks over here. So we've got some rabbit spawners, some pig spawners. We've got 2 cosmetic keys out of that as well. Let's claim all these money. We just got 50k, one there, you saw that. These are tags. Put the iron to the side as well as the keys. And then some bugs. Okay, so we're just gonna place these pigs and rabbits down. So add our 4 rabbits, 4 pigs I mean, 3 rabbits, Let's go empty these books and sort our inventory quickly. So these chests are starting to look full. However, eventually we will scrap them, get some XP for the ones we don't need, but for now we're just going to keep every single book. Later down the line, when we get enough XP farms, we'll be able to upgrade our stuff even further. As you can see, I've already got a decent blade. It's not the best blade, but it's decent enough. Let's store our netherite and diamonds in here. Emeralds in there, the rest we can just sell. Now, I don't know where I put my notes. Yeah, look, here they are. So I'm going to put the tags in there. We're going to use them for a later use. We'll save the keys for the end of the episode. Make sure to stay tuned to the end in order to see what we get. We've actually got a decent amount of keys in here. And yeah, so we're going to do a bit of fishing. We could possibly get, was it basic fish? No, which one was it? Exotic fish. So we can possibly get that to tier 2, which triples the amount of sky coins from exotics. Now, from my experience of fishing, the one thing that gives you the most sky coins is a big size of kelp. So like, you know, kelp is something easy to get, something common. Like, you'd get a 200 centimeter piece of kelp and stuff like that, and it'd give you like 10k sky coins. If you use a booster, you could make that 20 if you had a ×2 booster, which I'm pretty sure you can get in the headshot. Yes, so you got your island boosters, you got personal boosters. Now, if you are on a team island, you using a team booster and having your whole team fish at once, and maybe whilst watching YouTube in the background or something like that, make sure you're not auto fishing though. Still be at your computer and paying attention. You'll be able to get a lot of sky coins pretty quick, which you'll be able to upgrade your island with certain different things, size, hoppers, better farming. Another thing we did get is a 1 XP farm. We're going to aim to get 5, I'm pretty sure is max on an island. However, this season they've added an XP farm booster. So once we get all 5 of the farms, we will max this out. So we're getting 150 XP per farm, which will be very good. I'm pretty sure it's every minute it gives you it as well. So 150 times 5, that's like 750, I believe. And getting that every minute, it's gonna be pretty good. AFK overnight, you know, maybe you get some keys from the giveaways. You know, you'll have yourself some pretty good tools and armor pretty quick by getting the enchant books, the extreme ones. I'm pretty sure it's in the update that I mentioned earlier, they've also added extra fishing enchants. Go to custom enchants. Pretty sure. So they've got rid of one of the green ones, because I do remember them being 2. Or maybe they changed the one to the yellow. And there's Pirate's Blessing. Now I don't remember that being here. Correct me if I'm wrong. But yeah, so we're gonna start off by fishing. Hopefully get the thing to tier 2 pretty quick. Get some money racked up. And yeah. So let's get right to it. Okay, so we're just gonna start fishing. I don't know why my reel is not working. Okay, that was good. Let's get in the middle. Aim at the top of this block where the line is. Should hit the fence. You want your reel to stay against that fence. And it doesn't matter how many times you throw it. Like I've AFK'd this. Not really AFK because you gotta sit here clicking when you hear the noise. But I've got 2 monitors, so my second monitor I've just been watching some YouTube or some Netflix whilst listening for the noise and just right clicking every single time I hear it. If I see the capture pop up, I'll click on it. I don't know what is happening, but if it's step back. Okay, so we just sit here. Every time we hear the noise, we just wanna pull in. Like in chat, we just got a treasure chest. I don't understand what's happening here. So as I was saying, no matter how many times you fish in this one spot, it will never come up in chat saying you can't fish here no more. And if it does, it might take like, you know, a few hours, because I never got it when I did it. If it does pop up, just wait a second, throw it again, and it should work. And just keep repeating that. So from what I found out, kelp gives the most sky coins. If we get a large size kelp, our sky coins go up incredibly far. Well, as you saw them, when the reel doesn't make it in, it still works. It's just not actually showing that it's in the water. I don't know why it's doing that. Maybe it's a bug on my end. But it still will, you'll still hear the noise. There we go. So yeah, we've just sat here doing this. It's the best way to get money, the best way to get sky coins, XP not so much, but once you get to tier 5, I think it's in basic fish to unlock the fishing net, you'll be set basically, because that's going to be a huge game changer. Because the amount of money you can earn from this, like all the money that I've got right now is just from fishing. And if we do IS missions and check our missions, number 7, no, don't know where it is. Where's the money one? So we're on tier 5 in the Monopoly challenge. So right now we need to earn 25 million. We've done 8 million. So obviously after you complete each one, it resets back to 0 and then you go again. So we've actually completed a decent amount of missions here. We've got tier 8 mission in fishing. That is how much we've actually been grinding this. Once we complete this, we get a bait master tag per player. So my island is me and my mate, so there's 2 of us. So we're gonna get the tag just by fishing. Yeah, hopefully once we get the fishing net, it's gonna completely change the game. Like whilst we're asleep, we're just AFKing fish overnight. The capacity is not that high. I think it's like 10, 15 or something. It's still money though. Like if you had enough of them, you'd get loads. I don't know how many you can have per island, but you'd get a decent amount of fish, and hopefully it's infinite. So we're just gonna sell what we have so far. 36,000, not the best we've done. Let's throw this out. Treasure chest. Right, we're gonna open these treasure chests. So we've got a wither skeleton spawner. Open it again. Okay, so I've had better loot. And we do have 11 pet eggs just from fishing though, which is kind of a lot. So let's place this wither skeleton right here. So these 3 wither skeletons are all from the treasure chest. Now I'm pretty sure once you get to a certain tier in one of the fishing, it doubles it. Yeah, so here we go. Tier 2 in vanilla fish, so we're 200-ish off. You get the double chance to catch treasure chests. Once we get that, that'll be pretty solid. I'm not sure if you can get treasure chests through the fishing nets. But hopefully sometime soon we get that far in order to do so. So we're just gonna sit here, keep fishing, server reboot in 2 minutes. Okay, so we're gonna keep fishing until we get exotic fish mastery 2. Hopefully at that point we'll be able to see if we can get more sky coins by fishing exotic fish than we would with the kelp. Kelp does give a couple thousand from what I've noticed. We currently have 425,000 sky coins. We've also got 3k souls, which is pretty nice. So if we actually check the soul shop whilst we're waiting for this reboot. So soul shop, so we can get a game wand. I don't know what that does. We're able to afford it though. Mob hopper, 500 U cell wands. We don't need that. Astral, Oblivion, and Crowded. Okay, so some pretty nice tags here, obviously. We're gonna try to collect a few more tags this season because we haven't actually got many. The next shot refreshes in 2 minutes, so after the reboot we'll be able to check what it is. 45 seconds. There's also an XP shop, which I found out recently. You can get Dragon Fragment, Thought Keys, Souls. So 5 mil souls, 5 mil XP, we can get 1,000 souls. So obviously once we get our XP farms going, we'll be able to get that far. And then we'll be able to get enough souls to get some of those tags. Now we're just going to wait for this reboot to finish, and whilst we're waiting, we're going to check what tags we do have. Pretty sure we got roughly 2 lines of tags. Okay, so my zone's offline, so if we do /tags, we can see, so we've got all of the vote party ones. Yeah, so here's where it's at. So we've got the Explorer. These are the ones we got last season. We started in season 3. We've got Sandstorm, Egg Finder from the Easter egg event where you had to find each Easter egg. Extraordinary, Saving Easter. We've got Eternal. It's like a nice sandstone color. Looks kind of nice. Alright, so whilst we are here, I did say I would open up these cosmetic keys close to the end. So we're gonna come over here. Hope to get a skin correctly. If we can, it'll be good. Alright, it looks like we didn't. Also, what is this? Double potion. Okay, so there was actually another one that I heard go off. Okay, I can't seem to move. Okay, we'll just teleport me back. Okay, so put these to the side. Let's see which we have and which we don't have. So we've got chair. We claimed something, I don't know what it was. Another chair, particle note, we've already got that. So I'm just going to add these spare ones into our collection up top. Some tags, some disguises, etc. As I mentioned earlier, they will be going towards something, probably in the next episode. So we're just going to start fishing in hopes we do get some exotic fish. So what's that? That's an exotic. Well, I don't understand why it does this sometimes, but let's look at the fish. We're just going to sit here, do this, we'll come back once we get to tier 2. And then we'll do a sky coin test. At the moment we got 425,000 sky coins. And we'll see how much we got when we get back. Okay, so as you can see in the chat, we've just reached tier 2 in exotic fish masteries. So it took us about 25 minutes. And in that 25 minutes, we've got roughly 90k sky coins. So you get quite a lot. Our chest is almost completely full. Let's spread those up. Right, we're gonna get our cell wand. If we just drop down into our chest, probably start with the top one. So which is the top one? Let me just mind this one. So was this one the one? Yeah. Okay. So we're gonna start by selling our inventory first. So 323,000 just from my inventory. So the Emerald Guardian right at the bottom gives us 96k. 2 above that we've got a Blobfish for 92k. And then the rest is just small numbers. Oh, there's another Emerald Guardian actually for 59k. So we'll sell that. That's 334,000 just right there. We're gonna sell this chest. 184, 416, and 214. Okay, so we've got more in our inventory than we did in that top double chest. Kind of disappointing, think about it. But we've just got ourselves roughly 1 million just from fishing for 25 minutes. But the main reason we want to be fishing is for the sky coins. With those sky coins we can upgrade our island, etc. So if we do, I'm just going to quickly merge these cell ones that we've got. There we go, 869. Got a lot of sky coins. So we also got ourselves 2 treasure chests. So we're just gonna quickly open these. We've got 25k sky coins and 250,000 XP. And we got a visitor as well. We just AFK. I'm not too sure. Anyway, so we clearly found out that, you know, the meta of this season so far at the start is sky coins. It might change over time. I probably highly doubt it. This full season revolves around the fishing aspect of it. So we're gonna look at some island upgrades. Let's see what we can upgrade. So currently, okay, so if you fully upgrade this, you could have 50 fishing nets per island. So once you get there and you start making them, it's going to be quite good, especially if you can have 50. So if we go in here, masteries, basic fish. So let's say the basic one has a capacity of 10 fish, whereas the advanced has 20. So if you had 20 of these advanced fishing nets and you could have 50 of them, you'd be able to have 1,000 fish caught. 1,000 fish. I don't know how long it'll take. So 200 minutes, I'm guessing. Maybe. I don't know. My maths is bad. But you can get 1,000 fish from having 50 advanced ones. So just AFKing that overnight, you know, just leaving your account online, you're gonna get quite a bit of fish. And these double chests that I had, how many slots is there per one? You got 9 times 6, that's 54. 3 of them. It's about 150 fish we just caught in 25 minutes. Being able to AFK overnight and get 1,000 fish, you're gonna get a lot more than the amount of money we just got. So we got 1 mil just for those 100. So fishing is definitely the way to go. You want to grind it as fast as possible, get those fishing nets, start earning money. If we check our island mission, I don't know how far we actually got on it. So we went up by like 500ish. Yeah. So between this episode and the next episode, we might change the pond or we might keep it the same. I'm not too sure. Anyway, guys, I'm going to end it there. Thank you guys for watching. If you enjoyed, make sure you hit that subscribe button with bell notifications on for future content. And make sure you like this video and comment what you want to see next. Comment if you've got any tips for me, anything that I could change, you know, maybe make it better. Thank you guys for watching.